What you can do, holiday times, put a little bit of nutmeg in there for that holiday flavor. A lot of times during the holidays when you get cheese raviolis, when they make the filling, they'll grate a little bit of nutmeg in there. It gives it that nice holiday taste. But again, you can adjust that filling to your tastes. All right, the pan's about ready. Once we got a nice hot pan, not too hot, we're gonna get, this is a 2-ounce ladle. I'm not gonna fill it all that much, probably about 3/4 of the way up. Now, if you look in the recipe book, I say to roll the batter. And you know what? The pan wasn't quite hot enough yet. But you'll see me rolling the pan. And what I'm doing is I'm getting the batter all the way around the pan so we have a nice round crepe. And this is where the patience part comes in. What do you think? Good? Yes? It's very light. You know, you think of an egg batter. Yeah, you think of an egg batter doing with eggs and the flour and the manigotti cheese, and you think it's going to be very heavy. You know, it's really not. If it's done according to the recipe, it's a nice light dish. It would even serve good as a first course. If you're having a party at your house and you wanted to have a pasta course as a first course, this would be a perfect idea for it because they are so light. Once it starts to set, you'll see the top, how it's nice and set. That's it, we're done. Put it on the surface. Thank you. You can, no, you can use the part skimmer to go with if you want to, absolutely. Again, you would have to do a trial and error thing with that, you know, a trial and error basis. Is it going to be too light? If it is, maybe you have to. It could be too much water. If that was the case, maybe put in a little more Parmesan cheese or up the egg a little bit to give it the tightness so it solidifies. Yeah. If you do it right, I think my main focus was to get that nice and light. I remember as a child going to my grandmother's and having these, and you were full. You had 2 or 3 of them. You know, you walked out, your belly was full all day. I'll do one more, then I'll show you how we roll them. Not only was this the first thing I learned how to make from my grandmother, but this was the first thing I've ever made for my wife when I met her 20 years ago. And this pretty much got her hook, line, and sinker. She tasted these and that was it. Again, watch your pan when you're doing these at home. The pan has a tendency to get a little hot. If it does, it might start to ripple a little bit on the edge. And if that does happen, just go ahead and pull it off the heat. Let the pan cool down. What you're looking for, like I said, is the batter on the top side to start to set itself. Once it sets itself, you're good to go. And that's it. Now, the filling. You can if you, I wouldn't try it though. And the only reason I'm telling you I wouldn't try it is you burn them. You know what I mean? You have, even doing these upstairs, the most I can probably do myself is 4 pans. Just because you want to roll them. By the time you get back, this one, the first one's already set. You're taking a chance to, but you can try. I mean, if you wanted to. This is an 8-inch Teflon pan. If you wanted to, you can get a 10-inch pan or even a 14 if you wanted to get, you know, gutsy and try it, but this is your best bet. The filling. Literally 1 tablespoon. I had my tablespoon. There it is. This is what the mixture looks like. Again, like I said, I put the parsley in there because I like the green flecks. I don't like it just to be plain white. This way when you cut into it, it's got that nice color to it. So 1 good heaping teaspoon right in the center. And then all we're going to do is with the tablespoon, is just push it to each side. Just give it a little push to each side. like that. And then we're just gonna roll it up. We're just gonna grab it, give it a roll, and that's it. Just like that. It's very, very easy. From this point, the way these were prepared, I had a hotel pan, an oven pan, and I lined the bottom with tomato sauce. I made these, I rolled them up. You can see I'm pushing a little bit to put the stuffing towards the outside of the crepe. Give it a nice roll. Tomato sauce in the bottom of your pan. Line up your minogotti. Line them up. A little bit of sauce over the top. A little bit of cheese. In the oven. 325, 350, depending on your oven. 20 minutes. All you're trying to do is set it. You've already cooked the crepe. You're just trying to set that cheese in the center, and that's it. Any questions on the minogotti, ladies?